Hello, this is the first episode of Like a Podcast, the only podcast about the hit game series Ryu Got to Goku, or else known in the West as Like a Dragon and or Yakuza. Uh, if you haven't noticed already, we have a third host now, aka Mora. You can introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself, Mora.
Hey guys, I'm Mora. You might know me for the totally epic Twitter account Mora Solid, and I decided to join the podcast because I'm so fucking awesome.
I've noticed how like you've switched fandoms. Like before, you used to be into like some Metal Gear shit, right? And now like you're basically like a recent like RGG fan who was new to the series. What would you like to say about that?
Hmm. Uh, like at the end of January, I was getting tired of Metal Gear because I was posting it for nearly a year. I was getting really tired of it, especially the fandom on Twitter. Uh, so some of my biggest friends on there just fucking disappeared and stuff. And just when that was happening, I got into Yakuza because of some of my dear Twitter friends. Played Yakuza 0, got obsessed, played the other games in like 3 months, and now we're here. I'm posting Yakuza, doing great. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. In today's episode, we're gonna be talking about Majima because of the fandom discourse surrounding his character.
Oh yeah, like a bit ago on RG Twitter, someone made like a joke about someone saying Majima isn't handsome. Like someone said Majima isn't handsome, and then he went like women these days, right? And then that started a discourse on Twitter of Majima is a groomer and wife beater.
I think we all agree that Majima is kind of ugly. I thought that was like the appeal.
Honestly, he is just pretty mid in terms of like appearances, and there's like
I think
other better like looking Yakuza characters. I mean, look at Yoshitaka Mine, bro. Just has that fit.
Look at Daigo, he's just gorgeous, man.
Shun Akiyama.
I think
He is
Majima.
the Kamurocho sexy man.
I think Majima looks pretty good, but Womp womp. But
And
yeah,
it's just
like
kind of funny, like seeing how this fandom, who has been like obsessing and simping over Majima for years, starts switching up on him the moment that tweet came out.
bro, they really
It's-
brought up the firing squad there. They really put up that firing squad. That's crazy.
It's funny
They're
'cause-
really making Majima biting the curb right now.
It's funny 'cause-
Majima canceled on RGD Twitter. Yeah.
It's funny because you can tell people didn't play Yakuza 5 because part clearly says Majima did that stuff. Like people just kind of forgot or didn't play it.
I
I
love.
think we know what happened.
I get 3 and 4 are older. I get like 3, 4, and 5 are older games, but there's like no reason to skip them. Like, why are you skipping them?
True.
3 and 4, I mean, they're not really perfect games, but I mean, they're pretty good on their own. They're pretty good games still. Like, I don't get it. Why would you want to skip two of the most essential parts of Yakuza lore?
I find the gap. I find the gap between like 0 and 5 really funny because in 0, like Majima is like he's being sent to assassinate this blind girl, right? Well, at the time he didn't know it was a blind girl, right? But he's being sent to assassinate this girl because to get back in the Tojo clan as promised, right?
But then, like,
Assassinate
he
this
has,
girl.
Like, the change of heart. Like, he starts, like, seeing that, yeah, maybe it's a bit fucked up that to assassinate a clearly vulnerable blind girl.
Yeah,
he
like
just decides to protect her with his own life.
Yeah, like after one of the funny, like one of the most iconic, funniest Yakuza scenes, Majima figures out, oh shit, this girl is blind. This girl's fucking blind,
And
right?
that's like when he starts like for some reason like falling in love with her. Like they actually have an actual connection.
Oh yeah, they definitely had chemistry. There's no denying that. The one time Majima was straight, it really kicked in. The one time Majima was straight.
The one time where you actually find somebody who is suffering in a similar situation. Well, somewhat similar situation.
That's crazy. Bro,
So what? How is it that you go from that having to get out of her life in order to protect her, only to then start becoming a grooming wife beater?
That's crazy. Honestly,
like, the character split is insane.
I mean, we can't pretend, we can't act like Majima wasn't going to assassinate her anyways, even though knowing she was blind. Like, well, obviously, you know, maybe killing people isn't the best thing to do in the world, right? No,
Yeah, that or probably
he's a Yakuza.
criminal organization that is Yakuza, but then again, this is Yakuza. It's a crime drama for a reason.
Yeah, it's a crime organization, right? But like,
yeah,
I
so
think...
how the fuck can you be surprised when there's criminal activity in a game series about criminal activity?
Crazy. It's crazy, guys. No, I know we're like talking about a Yakuza member, but still, like, maybe killing isn't the best thing in the world. You know, just
that or probably grooming a fucking minor and being abusive towards her.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, I'm not defending Majima or anything, but now thinking about it, it probably makes sense because he was going to assassinate a blind girl anyways.
Well, by the start, he didn't know, even if she was a woman.
Not only was he was just given orders to do a certain job.
True.
And he just didn't know that he was gonna kill an innocent blind girl.
Guys, in Majima Gaiden,
any sensible person would know that, yeah, this girl isn't fucking running a literal prostitution ring.
Bro. In Majima Gaiden, they're going to explain that Majima was told to abuse that Mariah Park. They're gonna explain in Majima Gaiden that he was told to abuse her.
Do you think Yokoyama probably regrets writing Majima that way in Yakuza 5?
For sure.
Probably not.
For sure.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Like,
something tells me yes and no, because I don't think he really cares if not everyone agrees with Valley Rights.
You gotta think about it. Majima kind of is the second mascot of the Yakuza series, like the representation of it,
and the most popular character among fans.
Because he is probably that part of Yakuza that's more of its goofy side, and Kiryu's like the more serious side of Yakuza.
Yeah,
I mean,
Kiryu hides behind his stoic persona.
So then, yeah, maybe it wouldn't be a look to make the one representation and symbol, the second symbol of Yakuza, be like a groomer and an abuser. Don't you think that sounds like a horrible idea?
Nah, guys, maybe 1989 and 1992 and 1991 and 1990 weren't Majima's best years. Maybe just me though. Maybe just me.
I mean, he is really just trying to cope with his trauma a little.
Bro,
being
why is arm so long though? Why is arm so long though? In that fucking image, his arms are just so fucking long. Why?
Bro is a fucking skinwalker.
Nah, bro,
insane, man.
Fucking Majima, like, nah, no, certified lover boy, certified pedophile. No. Nah, that's crazy as fuck though.
Dude is literally the fucking Makima.
Dude, there's literally a sub-story in Zero. There's a sub-story in Zero where this little girl keeps getting attacked by like bad men, right? Like at a couple times in the parts of the sub-story. And this is the same guy who proceeds to groom a teenager. W character. Don't touch the little girls. Touch the little teens, said Majima. Oh no. No. Okay, more positive things about Majima now. Let's bring up some positive things about Majima's character.
Alright, let's see if he's actually gonna beat the grooming allegations now.
Majima's not beating them grooming allegations. No.
He is not beating them. He is fucking getting jailed. I want to see that motherfucker dead.
No, seriously though. More positive things about Majima now. Good things about his character.
I mean, he's bisexual.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's it, guys.
Guys, he's a good person because he's bisexual. Trust.
Yeah.
No, but
That's really it.
something I like to say is, I think a really funny moment about Majima and Kiwami was just that moment where he's like, or like Yakuza 1 and Kiwami, right? He's just like, want to come home with me? And then she says, no, I'm with someone already. And then Majima's fucking facial expression like, right? And then he's like, okay, I respect honest people. Go home. It's dangerous here. Like, what? Okay, bro.
You didn't even mention that before that scene, he crashed into a building with a truck and held her at.
Dog.
How do you
That
say?
guy, dude, he probably killed like 5 people just from the impact alone. Like, dog.
That was back when Majima was just a wild card character and nothing else, or not much more.
Yeah, because
He's
in
supposed to be
yeah,
really
because in
unpredictable.
one, because
That's
in
his
1
coping
and
mechanism.
2 and a part of 3, Majima's just like a big ass wild card, and then in the rest of the games
Like,
he's
just
kind of
batshit
serious.
insane, like really batshit insane. Like he just does whatever he wants. He's just that guy.
Well, he's always the
know.
wild card in the series, right? But his wild cardness really peaked in 1, 2, and parts of 3.
Yeah, that's pretty much mainly because of the Majima Everywhere system, where it just truly showcases how batshit insane he is. I mean, you gotta admit, the lengths he goes through just to hunt down Kiryu, those are some real best cases of dedication right there.
I love that Yakuza developers have to imply Majima is probably a bit gay and not just like say it
And you know
directly.
what's funny? You know what's funny? He canonically made Dead Souls a movie. He actually made Dead Souls an actual movie.
Wasn't Dead Souls like fucking Kiryu's dream or something? So what? You're telling me
I thought this
Kiryu
has
went up to
nothing wrong.
Majima and Kiryu said, "Hey Majima, I had a dream about us four, you know, my dead blonde counterpart and fucking Akiyama and me and you fighting zombies and an infected Kamurocho." And then Majima was like, "I should make
that's
that
a
a
great
movie."
idea. I'm gonna call the entire Majima family to make an entire film production out of this.
Peak, peak.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Actually, if Dead Souls was actually just a canonical in-game movie, in-universe movie.
Bro,
that would be so
bro, and then
that would be
Majima's gonna
beautiful.
like bait, and then Majima's gonna bait some shit like based on a real dream.
Based on a real dream.
Nah, no, but okay, serious Majima moments. Yeah, honestly, you know something I remember saw brought up on Twitter, and something that I kind of just noticed. What's the old man's name again? That bugs Majima the entire game. What's his name again?
Sagawa?
Aigawa?
Who?
Huh?
Sagawa?
Sagawa from like Yakuza 0? Or
Yeah, 000.
Sagawa.
Sagwa? Okay.
Yeah, like the
No.
only villain you can't fight, or the only
Yeah.
villain to not have a boss fight.
I
Yeah,
really
like,
it. I really like that idea.
Notice something they point out and notice. He's always on Majima's blind side. Like,
Really?
yeah, he's like on Majima's like blind side where he can't see him. This man is a fucking menace. You are abusing this man's trauma against him. Damn.
God. I really like Sagawa because he's perfectly designed for you to hate him. I really like that.
Bro's just like an absolute asshole. That's just his entire thing.
Bro, in the
And you
gift,
cannot fight him.
He just acts so nonchalantly, like a nonchalant asshole towards Majima.
like
like,
what
trying
a
to
fucking
fuck-
menace. What a menace that guy is, dude. That guy was,
Bro
dude.
really tortured Majima just again, right after he tried to save a blind girl.
Guys,
And then he then choked him in a bathroom as if it's some kind of snuff film.
what? No, okay, but yeah, like, Damn, bro. You abusing Majima's disability like that? Damn.
Bro, he's just a hater.
Honestly, he deserved to die. Honestly, it's so like, honestly, he did deserve to die at the end of Zero. Cause like, dog,
I mean, at the
you
same
can't do,
time,
you
he
can't
kinda
just do
did
that.
He kind
His
of did
death-
play a role in making Majima the way he is.
There's literally
His
a
death
gif.
was so-
There's literally a gif of just him at the end of Zero, of him dying, and him accepting his fate. Like,
His death was so disrespectful. It's like the developers didn't care about him.
oh god.
Like, literally, it's just the fucking Omi Alliance coming in like, hey, you know about that time that we're gonna kill you now.
And he's like, yeah, okay.
Bro, speaking of people who changed Majima in a way, Nishitani. You cannot forget Nishitani. You cannot forget him.
Oh yeah, Nishitani.
Nishitani.
It's Nishitani.
Nish-
How do you say Nishitana?
Nishitani. I kind of, I'm a little weak. I'm a little deep on the Tana. My bad, gang. But yeah, anyways, he kind of changed Majima, like in the way he fights and the way he acts. Like he changed Majima. Even though he only appears for like a couple scenes in the game, he changed Majima. He definitely did.
A great detail I noticed on Twitter. Someone pointed out that Majima smokes like Nishitani ever since he met him.
Oh!
Holds his cigarette the same
Literally
way.
everything about Nishitani has influenced Majima into the way he is.
He
fighting
stole his
style,
fucking
his
swag.
fucking personality. The moment he died, it's as if Nishitani has possessed Majima.
To be homosexual.
Oh yeah, Majima back at that time didn't really do any like gay shit, and then
All of a sudden, the moment he first lays his eyes on Kiryu, he's like, I want to fuck that guy right now.
Nishitani the third really cranked up the fucking homosexuality and was a rapist. Nah, dude, like it was such a no-brainer that Nishitani the third could not do shit to Kiryu because Kiryu was already used to that fucking kind of personality.
Fuck
AKA
that guy,
Majima.
please. That guy, I fucking hate him.
Nishitani the third didn't die, but you know he got his ass beat. Well,
Nishitani's such a fucking goat. They tried to fucking replicate him in Gaiden, only to fail it miserably because it's literally just Yakuza 0 fan service, but undisguised.
God damn.
It's
Like
so
you could have
fucking
probably
solid.
had like anybody else
Only
running the
difference about
castle.
between
You could have like
Nishitani
had
the
anybody
third-
else running the castle, and it probably wouldn't have mattered. I mean, I'm pretty sure Nishitani the third had some story relevance, aka like the
The
whole
only
like
difference is
Tojo
that
clan
he's
separation.
Korean. The only difference is that he's Korean and he probably like committed some very, very horrible acts against Shishido.
Maybe okay, maybe he wasn't complete fan service because well, I mean, it is explained in the story that he's the one of the main points that won't have that makes like the Tojo clan separation plan harder to execute and impossible to execute actually. So yeah,
I mean, he works for the story, but why
Not to
did he
mention-
have to
he
be
works like
Nishitani?
he
And you know what?
he makes
They-
sense
they-
for the
they-
story. Okay, he makes sense for the story, right? But the character himself. Ugh.
And now you know what's funny? They made Nishitani the third more gay. The moment he tries to fight Kiryu, he's just like, I'm getting harder at this right now.
Now that he literally says that, kinda.
He
I think.
actually says that he's getting rock solid hard the
Yo,
moment he's about to fight Kiryu.
Uh,
This
that's-
dude really thinks he's Majima. Bro thinks he's Nishitani the first.
I prefer Nishitani, the original one, because he's like more subtle about it. Like he doesn't straight up says, "Oh, Majima made me hard."
Oh yeah, and
But,
I'm
you
pretty
know,
sure and if I'm correct, he's not a rapist like the third one.
Oh yeah, because it's literally implied in the unlocalized version that Nishitani fucking raped Shishido. Yeah, that doesn't look very good on you.
Yeah,
hmm.
bro. Funny
I
thing.
mean, I get it. This is the Yakuza. Crime happens, and to be like surprised that crime things happens in a game about crime. Yeah, that sounds stupid, but I mean, still at the same time, it's just fucked up.
It is fucked
Yeah.
up. Bro,
Well, it works. It works if the writers wanted you to hate Nishitani a third, which it worked for me.
Literally, the entire existence of Nishitani is just to tell people that maybe you should not romanticize villains at all.
Or like the Yakuza more, I think.
No. Do you guys have anything you want to bring up about Majima? I said some of my piece already.
Mm. Okay, what
Oh
do you
yeah.
think?
Well, I
difference
mean,
between-
Majima, he barely even gets any screen time after like Kiwami too. He's like literally brushed into the background. Like he's just there.
Yeah, like he was like
the
game
entire
like
character after that is literally just a definition as Blood thinks he's a part of the team.
no, like Majima like left the Tojo clan in 2, but he was like forced back in 3 because Kiryu was like, I need to take care of my children. You do my business, you know. I'm gonna do a Daigo on you.
It's like an absolute fucking continuous cycle to the point where there's this discourse of where Kiryu actually being a horrible person.
Kiryu, why are you so mean to Majima and Daigo? Can you explain that?
Kiryu it's not surprising that Kiryu's kind of a dumbass.
Oh yeah.
Like despite his fucking strength, he's still a bit stupid.
Like Kiryu might be a genius he might be a genius martial artist and he might, you know, be a little wise sometimes, but like he has his unwise moments, you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, the point is he has a heart of gold. That's like the point, yeah.
Yeah, but maybe he probably shouldn't have joined the Yakuza because he clearly cannot. He isn't meant for it despite his strength.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he regrets it.
All right, Mora.
Yeah.
What's your piece now? Because Yagamo overspoke you. What was your piece?
What do you think of the difference between PS2, Yakuza 1, Majima, and Kiwami Majima?
Oh, fun fact
yeah,
actually about PS2 Majima. He has like a completely different tattoo from like the one everyone knows.
Oh yeah, and there's one thing to mention. He's voiced by Mark Hamill in the English dub.
Yeah, one of the
Mark fucking Hamill. He's the same guy who voiced Joker, by the way. And you know what? He actually had potential.
A killer role.
Like, imagine how cool it would have been had they actually gotten Mark Hamill to voice Majima in Like a Dragon and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
No, dude. You know what's funny? Mark Hamill doesn't even remember voicing Majima. That's the funny part.
Yeah, because of the direction for the Yakuza 1 English dub was that ass.
Yeah, English dubs back then were just like bad. I mean, some of them are still some English dubs are still bad,
less
but you know.
direction, and not to mention like Japanese culture isn't really translating well. It's still translating to Western cultures.
Yagamo, I send you to Hawaii, Yagamo. Infinite Wealth Hawaii. You're going to Infinite Wealth Hawaii.
No, I don't want to get Ebinud. I don't want to get Aji'd.
Guys, do you think Majima was flanderized in Kiwami?
Very good question. I mean,
Majima definitely gets a lot more screen time.
Majima actually felt like an actual threat, but he has less screen time. He's just like this, like very monotoned, psychopathic asshole.
Okay, the fact Majima punched the hole. Okay, the fact Majima punched the ground and caused it to fucking break under them and collapse. Like, damn, Majima, what shit have you been hiding?
Like, bro, it's just, I mean, it literally is stated in Yakuza 7, he probably was holding back, but then suddenly his surge of power just reappears at that
moment. Bro had that Dragon Ball power up.
QTE.
Dude, I mean, again, I think in that specific moment, they just fucking gave every character there a Senkai boost, because that's the same moment where Kiryu, like, broke a a statue made out of like some really hard material that you can't really destroy with your fist, right? But Kiryu just one-shot it and broke it in half, like with just one punch.
That reminds me.
And that was casually too, by the way. He did that casually. Like, what?
Yeah, just chill. He was just so chill. Which reminds me of in the end of Kiwami where the whole floor. I mean, the whole thing blew up, and he was intact along with Yumi and Haruka. I mean, not intact, but they should have blown up.
Honestly, it's kind of crazy though how much Majima is like crazy for Kiryu, because in Gaiden, Majima's like, okay, Kiryu, I can roleplay with your little disguise thing, but don't leave me, okay? And then, well, no shit, Kiryu leaves again, right? And then in Infinite Wealth, Majima's like, no, Kiryu-chan, don't leave me, Kiryu-chan. And then it makes Kiryu stop for a second, and then yeah.
All right, back on the topic of Yakuza 1 Majima versus Kiwami 1 Majima. Like, Majima, like, the difference between personalities is obvious. Majima in 1 is actually treated as a threat, and he's actually serious most of the time. He's actually like the Joker. And then you got Kiwami 1 Majima, who's, like, flanderized to hell. Like, bro gets more screen time. Majima becoming the officer, the police brutality man.
Bro.
Majima at the strip club pole dancing.
God, that is just funny. My lord. The girl me fit though. You can't forget the girl me fit. The girl.
Classic.
She hella hot though, not gonna lie. Okay, that's like 1 minute of awkward silence.
I did that on purpose.
Man, I swear to God, the things I would say, man, the things I would say.
Okay, calm down, buddy. Calm down, buddy. This isn't the Girl Me Simping podcast. This is the Like a Podcast, aka the only podcast about the hit game. Right. Ryu got the Goku.
They what?
But yeah, the obvious like personality difference between Kiwami 1 and Yakuza 1 Majima is so different. Like they're just two entirely different people. And that comes into question about the Majima Everywhere system and how much it has like basically fucked up Majima's character.
Speaking of 2005 Majima, right? Speaking of 2005 Majima, hey Yagamo, remember that one time you made a meme of Majima in 2005 and then Kiryu in 2005 and then you showed a picture of Kiryu in 1995?
Bro, shut up.
Genius.
Hey, you said it was a good idea. You liked the meme. It's not my fault that you didn't fucking correct it.
Because I didn't feel like it. SMH. It's totally not because I didn't watch the video. I let Yagamo give
I
checks.
am not beating the tourist allegations, am I?
You're not beating the tourist allegations.
The Reddit.
Even after I fucking deleted Reddit, I'm still considered the meme stealing Redditor, like my brother in Christ. I haven't even used a fucking site for like 6 months.
Holy shit, guys, he did it. He didn't touch Reddit for 6 months. No, but deadass though. And honestly, it would have been funny if Akiyama and Majima fought in 4, but obviously that was not going to happen. But you know, what's his name? What's Akiyama? What was his name? The guy Akiyama fought in his own little like cabaret club. What was his name? It was like Majima's like
Minami?
second or something.
Minami.
It's Minami, right? Minami.
Right?
Dude,
Minami?
Minami. Yeah, bro has a fucking like he's only in 1 game, and he has like the hardest boss theme to ever exist, and he never gets mentioned ever again.
That's crazy.
Like, bro got the Nishitani and Tanimura treatment before Tanimura.
Bro.
No. Bro got the fucking Shinada and Tanimura treatment. Before Tanimura got scrapped as well.
I think honestly Shinada appearing again makes sense. I mean, he finished his arc in 5. But I feel like Tiny Mora could have more to his arc, and he could be in the
I
Judgment
just
game.
swear to God, RGG has this habit of creating new characters and then forgetting about them the next game.
But they bring back the most random characters. Like, is there anyone happy about that really annoying woman from Zero coming back? The old lady, you know the one, the sob story character.
Oh wait, what? What lady? What? Wait,
The one with purple hair.
Who the fuck cares
Oh,
about her?
the grandma, the
Oh,
grandma
that
lady, the grandma lady.
bitch.
Yeah,
Holy
she's in like
shit,
5 games.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Sorry,
She
she's like in
she literally
Zero,
has
she's in
Kamaki's
one and two.
she literally has Kamaki's immortality. Like just not gonna die no matter what.
Like, how old is she? Like, goddamn. How
She
can
was
you be
there.
still alive in 2019? Still doing the most, like, deprived shit to ever exist. Like, genuinely, she is probably the biggest asshole I've ever seen.
Bro really made Majima look like a pervert. Like that's crazy. What? But yeah,
That
like
kind of reminds me of the sub story where it's literally just her victim playing.
oh yeah,
against
speaking of
Majima.
Majima not beating the groomer allegations, there's a sub story in Zero where Majima meets this little girl and then like Majima gets her like, you know, a claw machine plushie because she wanted it, right? And he does that a couple times. And there's parts of the story where like bad men come up and try to hurt her, and then Majima of course defends her, right? The same
So how
guy
the
who
fuck
proceeds
did
to
you-
groom a minor. I mean, a fucking teenager. Like, don't touch like Majima really went like, don't touch little kids, touch teenagers. Like
I
what?
cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Majima's getting the Drake situation.
Nah, the Drake's.
Imagine just the fucking Kiryu dropping a diss track at Majima, and it's just fucking.
Certified
It's
lover
just-
boy, certified pedophile. Wop, 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 wop. Yeah, fuck him up. I said that. Oh yeah, a little off topic, but I find it funny when like characters now who exist, like their names appear in like past games before they were introduced. Like there's a sub story in Zero where there's a character named Kazuka, and my brain were like, Kazuka Ichiban? Kazuka Ichiban? But obviously that's not Ichiban. Oh yeah, I find it funny that the community just agrees to call him Ichiban, but yet the game calls him Kazuka. Like,
I guess in Japanese they call him Kazuga because calling him Ichiban in Japanese would
Ichiban-
sound really silly for him.
I mean, also Ichiban. That's also is pretty much his like last name.
Majima, would you like to?
Imagine just Majima getting caught on predator hunting, and it's just Chris Hansen.
So Majima, would you like to explain why you're with a little teenager here? No, dude. And Majima's like the first booty warrior, and then Majima goes like, "I ain't got cookies, milk, nothing."
All I want is some Kiryu-chan ass.
Okay, no, but dude, I am like, bro. What's another thing I can think of Majima real quick? What was like Majima's darkest moment, not counting Zero?
Not counting what?
What was Majima's darkest moment, not counting Zero?
That's hard to think about.
Like in Yakuza 3, he was kind of depressed because Kiryu wasn't there.
Oh yeah, in Yakuza 5, he was forced to fight Seijima because if he did not, then Baba's
Bro
gonna
was
assassinate
in chains
Haruka.
like a fucking mad dog. Like,
called
damn,
Mad
they
Dog
really
for a
took the
reason,
name
man.
Mad Dog of Shimano really seriously. Don't you guys agree?
Yeah.
Bro. Mora, do you have a thing you want to mention about the Majima character of all time?
You know, I'm not really a Majima fan, so I don't really know. It's like a guy, cool guy.
I mean, he's
That's
like
it.
probably like the most like fan servicey character that ever exist. Probably like the most
They
overrated.
took
like,
one
not gonna
survey
lie.
of the man and they immediately like made him the fan service king.
Yeah, when really like it's right there. They could be making like a spin-off of Majima, and they like a guided for Majima. They'd be making a shit ton of money out of it.
I love that.
Like it's right there.
I love
Like
at
you
the
could
end
be
of
making a
Zero.
shit ton of,
I love at the
or
end of
hell, like
Zero. Yagamo, shut up. Anyways, no, okay. I love that moment in Zero where Majima's like he's walking down, and then Kiryu's obviously walking down too, right? And then they look at each other, and then Majima's like, "Yo, Kiryu-chan," and then just
like
Kiryu
Bro's
smiles. That's
first
it.
instinct is like, yeah, I want. Like Bro's first instinct, the moment he saw Kiryu, he's
Bro,
like, God, I
he's
wanna
like a
fight this
cat.
guy. Are you?
Bro, he was like a cat choosing his human. Like that's his rival. That right there. That's his rival.
Like
That's
all
his
of a
rival.
sudden, you just suddenly like, yeah, I want to fight this guy. I want to fuck this guy's ass.
Nah, that's crazy. You can't say this. That is just funny as fuck, though, to think about. Like, this man really, like a cat, chose his rival.
But yeah, and there's also one thing to mention. They could have just used Majima and put him into fighting games as an excuse to have Yakuza representation, since apparently Kiryu cannot hit women.
Bro, I saw a video of, like, Kiryu versus Wonder Woman, and Kiryu was about to hit Wonder Woman, but he's like, oh shit, I don't hit women, right? And then Majima appears
just
behind her, and then Majima beats the shit out of Wonder Woman. Like,
Wait. Kiryu's in Rainbow Six Siege, kinda. As
yeah.
a skin.
Oh my god, I remember that meme. Hitting women? Nah. Shooting women? Yeah.
Man, at this point, we could have gotten Kiryu in Fortnite. Why they haven't done that?
I
want Kiryu in
Fortnite. I want Kiryu in Fortnite. I want Kiryu in Fortnite.
No, real ones want Sagajima in Fortnite. Am I right, guys?
Hey, I remember that tweet.
Real ones.
Mora, remember that tweet you made? And you were like, Majima's a groomer. Another W for Saijima Nation. Saijima Nation, rise up.
And then someone brought up that fucking scene in Yakuza 4. I
don't care.
Like, my brother in Christ, have you not oh my god, man.
What?
Saijima's not a pedophile. He just hasn't seen women in like a billion years.
Yo, that is like probably the most uncomfortable scene to ever exist. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I just want to remove it from my mind.
Yeah, it's better if he wasn't there. But I get it.
Like, that shit was so unnecessary, but I mean, I guess adding depth is fine.
Yeah.
Bro,
reminds me when I got shit for that, for posting a mod that literally removes that scene.
Kiryu-chan, don't leave me. It's not very cool of you. Bro, honestly, next podcast, I really want to talk about Infinite Wealth, but Mora has not finished it yet.
I have not finished it.
Mora, hurry up, bro. Stop doing sub-stories. Hurry up and beat the game. You're slow.
No, fuck you.
You're slow. You're so slow.
I finished the island, the Sujimon. I just need to finish the sub-stories. Kiryu's bucket list.
Dude, you can do the completion after you finish the game in Premium Adventure.
Thank God.
No, I don't wanna.
Thank God, Mora. You're on chapter 10 now. You're no longer on chapter, 4. Thank God. Lord has blessed us. You're on chapter 10.
Chapter 11.
I mean, you beat chapter 10.
There's not much to talk about isn't there?
There is. And you want to know what that is?
I mean, every time you guys mention Infinite Wealth, I muted my headphones because I don't want to hear it.
I mean,
oh my God.
Next podcast, we should definitely argue over why the Kwame remakes are either good or just absolutely mid-slop.
I like the Kwame remakes, and you're not changing my opinion. No further comment.
Hey, it's interesting because you see, literally for a while, this fandom suddenly went from liking the Kiwami games to absolutely hating them.
You know what's really funny?
I
I saw
think-
someone who was hating on Kwame 2, and then someone asked why, and then they went like, shitty combat, etc., and they sent like the video of I'm on the edge of my seat about the 2 Kwame remakes, and I was like right off the bat like, yeah, I'm not gonna trust your opinion because you clearly cannot argue for yourself. Like, that's crazy. I can't believe. And then everyone goes silent magically as the discourse of evil. Bro, have you guys ever like existed before? That goes hard.
What kind of fucking question is that?
No, I haven't. Sorry.
Yeah, guys, I don't think Mora relates to existing just yet, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So technically,
I fear.
you don't exist. You should be disappearing right now.
Yeah, Mora, you're just a bunch of atoms. You're not even a human being yet.
When are you gonna start getting Thanos snapped, fading away? Oh my god, I mentioned this song.
Guys, I'm working on it.
Mora's name about to be erased, like in Like a Dragon Gaiden.
Is that like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name reference?
Bro, Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his Mora. Like a Dragon Twitter, the man who erased his Mora. Oh my god, Mora is literally a Gaiden plot. Yagamo, I just realized Mora is literally the Gaiden plot. He just erased his name from the Metal Gear Solid fandom. That's crazy.
Bro really faked his death.
Mora, you might be Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name.
Alright, now we're just like going off topic. There is something to be.
Hey, we can talk about whatever. It's a podcast.
Oh yeah, true.
No, fuck that fucker Majima. I don't care.
More about to collect. Let's talk about
Can
the
we
dope
talk
shit.
about how hot fuck? Can we talk about how hot Shun Akiyama is?
Dog.
Yes!
I think people talk about Akiyama all the time and how he's the most handsome man in the world already.
Is he the Rizzler?
Yeah.
Can we kill you? You're not beating the Redditor allegations. You're not beating the Redditor allegations.
Man, fuck you.
I'm Yagamoing right now, chat.
Yagamoing.
It's peak, you know.
She yagon my moves till I.
Oh yeah, speaking of Majima's
My
fighting
mom
style,
now.
speaking of Majima's fighting style, I like playing with it in Zero and Kiwami too. I know
Yeah,
I
but
know
I'm
they're
gonna
not
be
the
honest
best fighting
here, the
styles
Mad-
objectively,
The
but
Mad
you can
Dog
definitely
style is probably the most flashy thing that ever exists. He does these like very cool as shit moves. Like he's just so swift and fast, yet at the same time it consumes so much heat.
I
Not to mention
personally,
the damage is pretty ass. Like
I know the
Majima's
fighting
Mad
styles
Dog
are
style,
limited.
for
right?
how hyped it is, like it's honestly kind of ass.
I know the fighting style is very limited, but you can definitely cook with it still.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's, like, so much potential to making the Mad Dog style actually good, but then again, this is the Legend style. Legend styles are, for some reason, absolute ass.
Curious is actually pretty good.
Yeah, true, that's true. I can't argue
And it
with
has
that.
like an awesome.
And it feels weird without the Komaki moves.
I mean, yeah. I kind of forget. I know Kiryu has like a oh yeah, Kiryu's that counter where he just straight up trips you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's not forget about the Majima Saga. Probably
It was
glorified
kinda peak.
DLC. It was basically glorified fan service and DLC for Kiwami 2. All of that resources could have been spent on making Kiwami 2 an actually good remake.
Me when I kill you on sight.
Nah, that's not what you're gonna do, man. You're not gouging my eyes out like Mitsuru Kowara from
Mora
Judge
says,
Eyes.
"Nuh-uh, my eyes said Mora."
The classic line.
The classic line.
The iconic line, the truly catchphrase.
Oh no more. We're about to talk about infinite wealth. Quick, mute your mic.
So yeah, Majima Saga, I'm gonna be real here, I had never played it.
It's a real piece of shit. Don't play it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm missing out on much. It's literally just
Nothing.
more
You're missing
fan
out
service.
on
Literally
It's like
2
a
hours of
fucking
lore.
nothing burger.
You're missing out on 2
Yeah,
hours
but I
of
mean,
lore.
like, does that really fucking matter? I mean, it only exists just to provide closure.
Wait,
for
you know,
Makoto.
okay, you know the final boss of the Majima Saga, right? The guy with the gun
Yeah,
or whatever.
Dio Brando.
Yeah, the guy who, yeah, Dio voices him, right? You wanna know something crazy?
What?
In the silly mod, he gets replaced by a fucking Drip Among Us character.
What the fuck?
I know.
You said Dio voices him like he was a real guy.
Bro, hearing Dio's voice with the fucking Among Us Drip character is crazy. Bro,
Now, Majima's fighting style in the Majima Saga, holy fucking shit, is it the most atrocious?
Okay, honestly, the only thing you're missing in the Majima Saga
that ever exists. Like, oh my god, it could have been so easy. It's that easy. Just port as Yakuza 0 Mad Dog style. Bro, it's the Dragon Engine. Why did you have to cut out so many essential moves to actually make it good?
Okay,
Holy
not gonna.
shit.
Okay,
it is not that hard.
Okay.
To fuck that shit up.
okay. I will say one thing you probably are missing out on this in the Majima Saga is a bit more closure to the story of Zero, but that's really it.
But I mean, honestly,
was not
why would I
necessary.
do that when I could literally fucking watch it on YouTube?
You see, you don't get to play Majima, and that's the downside. I'm
I mean, the only reason why I would even play the Majima Saga is if I want 100% completion.
I hate the fact that the Majima Saga does not have a legend difficulty. Like, why?
Do you want to
Like,
play that?
This would have been fine. I mean, this would have been fine if it was just
I mean, Mora.
Launch DLC.
I mean, Mora.
DLC.
Why not have
Because
it?
it does
Why not
feel
have
like
a legend
DLC.
difficulty? Huh, Mora? You a pussy, Mora? You don't
What?
like legend difficulty, Mora?
In the Majima Saga?
In the Majima Saga.
Who wants to play Majima Saga again?
Hey, I replayed it like 2 times in a single day.
Tragic.
I feel bad for you. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It was quite easy.
Alright, but still, no soul should go through the Majima Saga.
This is coming from the soul who has not gone through the Majima Saga. Sorry, Yagamo, but only me and Mora can talk shit about the Majima Saga.
Fuck you, man. How about I instead do a Mitsuru Kawara on you?
Hey guys, so judgment spoiler. I'm kidding. I'm not bullying Mora again.
My brother in Christ, you made a fucking spoiler warning in the introduction.
No, I
video.
meant Mora
Don't
hasn't played Judgment yet.
don't
Remember?
you- Oh god damn it! Oh, man.
You already forgot. Yagamo's
Just-
might
I
be
am
smart.
fucking-
Just wait a little bit.
Dementia at a young age, alright? Get off my ass!
You are a Mora, okay?
I am not a fucking moron! I will genuinely!
I said Mora, not moron. Okay, I was actually making a joke earlier. You know that video, my students are all morons, right? I was kind of joking about the fact that it's like if you say, my students are all morons, it kind of sounds like morons. Like, my students are all morons! My students are all morons!
God, man. Oh, God.
Oh my god, that reminds me. Someone like drew over that, but it was like Kamaki instead. My students are all morons. Oh, my students. Yo, guys,
Something we could learn
hit
from
that
today.
shit. Hit that shit.
Majima has got to be the most done dirty character to ever exist.
Guys, Majima.
Uh-huh.
Majima
Majima.
fan truly crying over this.
Majima.
Majima Sims, is this your goat? Is this your goat?
That reminds me. I saw a Superman tweet once, and it was like Superman, like a girl going like, "Kiss me, Superman." He's like, "No, that's wrong. You're a minor." And then they kiss anyways. And then someone said, "Is this your goat, Superman fans?" So just replace that with Majima instead. Is this your goat, Super Majima fans? Nah.
They tried doing that with Sayajima with me. That's my goat.
That's my goat. Hey, Shinada
Must-
fans, guess what?
Why the fuck is it that both two of the Jima brothers have to be fucking pedophiles?
That's crazy.
Like,
Guys,
on
remember,
God.
guys, the
Is
Yakuza
Majima-
protagonists are
is
not.
Majima on the Epstein flight list?
Remember, guys, the Yakuza protagonists are not good characters. Kiryu looked up to organized crime. Saijima attempted to kill 18 people. Yagami dates barely illegal clients. Shinada was poor.
Majima was gay.
Mora,
No,
what do you say
Majima was
about
a
that? Is
groomer.
goat?
Boom. Guys, every time you beat Majima now, just remember you're punching a guy who beat his wife.
Honestly, it is so beautiful knowing that you're beating up a pedophile.
Oh my god. Okay,
Honestly,
guys.
we should definitely start tiger dropping pedophiles on a regular basis.
Yagamo, this is your
Shinada was
technique to
poor.
remove their penises so that they can't hurt other kids.
Why is
Anyway.
bro talking about?
Okay. Anyways, good things about Majima now. Majima is Majima. Yeah.
He's a gay person.
Oh no, it's really funny because in Zero they kind of get Majima like very similar, like esque code to Kiryu, just like in the Majima way, like the Majima sugar.
And then Majima, like the moment he sees Kiryu in the same outfit, is like, bro, stop copying me. Oh, let's not forget about 24 Hour Cinderella.
Oh yeah, that song's peak. That song shows Majima
As
can
hell.
sing if he wants to. He just prefers to do it stupid.
Like, this song is the pure definition of a male fantasy. Of course, of course I want to be fucking sing like a fucking girl on rollerblades.
True,
Didn't
please,
someone
true.
literally make a meme about that? Of like this girl saying, "Oh, you see, the problem with video games is they appeal to male fantasies," and then it just cuts to 24-hour Cinderella.
Oh yeah, I saw that meme. That's actually a thing.
Yep. Yagamo, you just quoted a meme without realizing. You stupid you stupid Yagamo.
I know the meme, alright? I'm not that much of a dumbass asshole.
Me when I lie.
Oh, the things I would say.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what?
What?
Well,
I have a question for you.
I'm
Yeah.
all ears.
Okay. Are you a dumbass?
yeah.
Are you a dumbass, Yagamo?
Alright. That's a good question. How about I gouge your eyes out?
Please tell me that picked up. Please tell me that picked up.
Yeah.
You really jump scare me like that.
Loud incorrect buzzer, Yagamo.
Good Lord.
Shinada was poor is crazy though. Like, damn, really? Really?
Well, bro really is getting shit on because of fucking. Because he's poor.
Is this your goat? Is this your goat? Is this your goat,
This is
Mora?
the-
You
Not a
go,
fan.
Shinada fans.
You're about to die. What did I say?
I am the storm that is approaching. Anyway,
You are not Virgil. You're not Virgil, man. You're not.
yo, you know who
Virgil.
is Virgil?
Jugi.
Majima. Anyways,
Yeah, I think that's like all we can talk about Majima.
are you Majima because you're Majima? Or are you Majima because you got left out the story 100 times?
So true.
Yakuza writers on their way to include Majima and then not include him at the same time.
I just want to. It kind of reminds me of this one thing about people are saying Yokoyama hates Majima for some fucking reason.
Oh yeah, I heard something about like Judgment games are gonna be harder to get produced because of Yokohama existing. Hey guys, today Yagami and then Majima. Who wins in a fight, Majima or Yagami? That's a good question.
Alright, Majima, I mean, they both have multiple fighting styles. Majima, he can break dance, he has this thugger style, he has the thug style.
I thought you were about to say Thug
Thugger.
Shaker. My brain's rotted. Oh no.
My guy.
Majima with
You
that
have
Thug
watched
Shaker
Did
technique.
you watch too much Dreamy Bowl?
No, I don't know. I have ADHD, Yagamo. Remember, random shit that comes to mind.
Oh yeah, that kind of reminds me now. I actually forgot about that, not gonna lie.
I have to ban Yagamo, guys. Sorry, but we're back to 2 hosts now. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. I'm kidding.
I swear to God, man, I was nearly about to lose my shit.
Yagamo cannot take that lightly. No, but remember, have you guys seen that clip of Majima where, like, you know that little heat action cue you can do where he grabs like a big ass electric box off the ground and then he slams someone with it? There's a clip of just Majima panicking as he's about to get smashed by the not Kiryu
so
but
funny.
the electric box.
Oh my God! And bro just fucking survives that shit unscathed.
That's crazy.
Classic Yakuza.
Classic Yakuza.
Only in
shit.
Yakuza can you break.
Dude, there's like
every
deadass a
single
whole
bone
video.
somebody.
There is a deadass a whole video just about which heat actions would kill someone in real life. Like, that's wild.
That reminds me of the writer saying Kiryu doesn't kill people, which is
Kiryu
not
does
true.
not kill people. Hey, yeah,
Kiryu
and then there's like a
kills
whole
when they
video
just
talking
stop
about
defense.
Kiryu, how many people have Kiryu killed.
Since the first game.
I love the fact that Majima just completely did not give a fuck about the zombie apocalypse in Dead Souls.
It was just, hey, God forbid men have actually. God forbid men have hobbies.
Hobbies. Bro was watching a zombie movie as a zombie apocalypse is happening. What a Majima moment.
And-
Oh yeah, and then in
and then
Kiwami,
he
Majima
immediately
quite... Oh yeah, and then in Kiwami, Majima quite literally scares Kiryu with like him pretending he's a zombie.
Did you
And
already,
Kiryu
mention
believes
that?
it.
Yeah, Kiryu actually believes it and gets scared shitless. It's funny.
It's so cute.
I mean, bro, like their dynamic is just like so beautiful.
I wonder why Kiryu had a dream about a zombie apocalypse now.
Imagine if that fucking zombie apocalypse, that fucking Majima bit where he just does a fake zombie apocalypse is the reason why he has a dream about Dead Souls.
Oh god, that's what I said.
Now let's come to the age-old question:
what's your-
Is Majima Everywhere the worst fucking system to ever exist?
Depends on who you are.
I like it.
Personally, like I just do not find it fun. Like having to fight him multiple times just for just to unlock a single move in a dragon style.
You want to know something, Yagamo?
What is it?
What is your favorite Majima fighting style in Zero?
Breaker, obviously.
What about Mora?
Breaker is the easiest, but I really like Slugger.
I like Thug. Okay, so we're just all different fighting
Taker?
styles. Let's go. Hey guys,
Okay.
guess what?
What?
Okay, now explain why you like the fighting styles. I like Thug because it just feels you just feel like a big ass combo character while not being too stupidly busted, and it's just a nice fighting style all around.
And honestly, Breaker It has got to be the most fun fighting style to use. I mean, you're basically mowing down crowds of enemies like it's fucking nothing, and you get and his moves are just so fucking flashy. It's just so cool to look at.
I like Slugger because...
And not to mention like the battle theme, it just goes hard.
Who?
Breaker.
I like Slugger because it has a really amazing song. I didn't notice back when I played it, but when I listen to the soundtrack, the Slugger song is amazing. I love it. It feels really heavy, and sometimes you can cheese the bosses with it. It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Majima and theme songs, Receive and Slash You was crazy.
More of a receive you hyperactive guy.
Receive and Bite You is pretty cool.
What
I
is
guess.
Majima's like Mad Dog of Shimano like little theme? Is it just Receive and Slash You too?
That or probably just like Receive You, the prototype. I mean, that is.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
that's also Majima's little.
Didn't he show up in Yakuza 2 for the first time?
Yeah.
I think. You know, talking about the Majima Everywhere system, fighting Majima 60 times is still better than the Munakata fight in Yakuza 4. Do we agree with that?
Bro, I'm like I don't know why, but the name Mora is just the name of all time. My students are all Moras.
Shut up!
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
okay, full Enkies.
What? I didn't even hear you. You say flankies?
No.
Mora might be a homosexual. I'm kidding. Speaking of, how gay is Majima from 1 to 10?
Like 9.
Probably, yeah, he's probably a 9.
I mean, bro dressed up as a woman, so I think that might be a 10. How
Well,
gay are you?
he was kinda interested in a woman once.
Hey Yagamo, weren't you rambling about how you wanna have your way grow me or something?
Yeah, I think I already mentioned that, but somebody's gonna say it. How the fuck do you go from protecting a blind girl and having actual human standards to fucking grooming and beating?
You said that
other
already.
teenagers?
You are a Yagamo. You are looping. Dumb Yagamo and his loops. You know what? Would you rather?
Shut
Okay,
up, man.
Okay. Speaking of, how do you guys feel about Mr.
I
Shakedown?
swear to God,
How do you guys feel about Mr. Shakedown, the Majima Everywhere prototype?
Mr. Shakedown is probably the easiest way to get money.
Wow,
I
really?
like the concept.
I like
Yeah,
the
I mean, like,
concept.
you
W
do
Mora.
a ton of shit to like ease the fight using weapons, and you're basically you just have like the quickest money making strategy to exist.
W Mora, I like the concept. Yagamo on his old ass
Yes.
lore dump, and then Mora's just like, I like the concept.
Haha. That's my
God
Mr.
damn.
Shakedown opinion.
Oh yes, giving
Can't have shitty
Mr.
defense.
Shakedown that zap gun treatment.
Classic.
Classic. It's like putting him on the electric chair. It's like putting him on the electric chair.
Well,
The electric chair. Guys, did we have a very productive discussion about the hit character Guru Majima, the Mad Dog of Shimano, from the hit game Ryugata Goku, also known as Like a Dragon or Yakuza in the West.
Well, pretty much. I
Did you
mean,
call
like,
it?
it actually went pretty well, surprisingly.
I mean, is there any other things you want to say about Majima that you can think of at the top of your head right now?
No,
No.
I don't think so. That's all I have about him.
Fuck that guy.
Just fuck that guy. So Mora, honestly.
Bro is not just a groomer, he's a fucking fraud.
Bro, Majima's literally the grandpa. Dude, the fact Majima doesn't like age visually, but he ages physically is just so funny. It's just like the funniest plotline ever. Like no other character like age affects them, really. Like Kiryu's only struggling in infinite wealth because of cancer. That's it. Not because he's 56 years old, but because he has cancer.
In Gaiden, he looks like 25.
No, in Gaiden he was like 51 or yeah, he was 51.
Yeah,
No, he was 50.
25.
He was 50 in Gaiden. No, he was 50 in Gaiden. Fact check myself, he was 50. Because I'm
So
pretty
wouldn't it be,
sure
like,
most of
54
doesn't most of
and, like,
Gaiden take place in
Infinite Wealth?
2018 or am I wrong?
19. It didn't take place at the same time.
Didn't go
as
from like
7.
2018 to 2019 and then 2020. I swear a part of it was like in 2018, but whatever.
When you reach Yokohama for the first time, someone says Ichiban was unconscious in the home
No.
camp. So
Guys, how Majima when I slam the electric box on him, what's he gonna do now? But yeah,
Majima, when I activate my kill Majima move,
go gadget kill Majima. But yeah, in conclusion, that's Majima. I think I don't know. We'll probably find more things to talk about next time. But what
fuck that guy.
Actually, I have one more thing I want to say about Majima. That scene where he's in the meeting about like getting rid of Kiryu's orphanage for money, and then Majima just silent the whole time staring. Like he had
so fucking mad.
bro had no
Bro
opinion
was, like,
besides
just
anger
barely-
in the inside.
Bro just like has nothing to say. He just doesn't want to get involved. He's like tired of everything. Like he just went from
he's like
nothing to
Majima in that moment was probably just thinking of like the song Monster in the back of his head. Like I feel like a monster.
Please shut up, please. Please shut up, please.
No, I remember.
Oh my God, I need to.
I think
need
I've
to
seen an
finish this
edit
fucking
of
podcast, please.
Majima. I've seen an edit
Stop.
like with a very
Bro,
similar
I think
song.
we've already run. Dude, I think we've already like overrun our podcast time. There's like enough we've talked about Majima blowing up.
I
even
love how I
more.
keep like at first my plot was to end the podcast right now, but now my brain's coming up with other ways to keep it going. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid.
Monster.
But yeah, in conclusion, Majima is Majima. Kiryu is a
It's a
person.
fucking guy.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Fuck that guy, said Mora. And Mora, what do
Fuck
we
that
say?
guy.
My students are all
And
Moras.
Majima,
Mhm.
he is never beating the grooming allegations.
He's
He's never
never
beating
beating
the
it.
grooming allegations.
Oh yeah, also the final conclusion. That point of when RGD Twitter all turned on Majima was the funniest shit ever.
On God, man. On
Anyways.
God.
Anyways, thank you for watching the first episode of Like a Podcast.
Tune into the next episode where we talk about whether or not the Kiwami games truly deserve the title of being the worst fucking games to ever exist.
And we may even have a guest next time. So yeah. Does Mora have
tuned
any
on
final
that.
thoughts? Does Mora have any final thoughts for us?
More for the love of God, if you are dead.
I am.
I'm back to Mora. Okay, actually, no. What's your final message, Mora?
Okay.
Nah, better.
You know what?
Wow,
Shut your
very-
bitch ass up,
very
Mora.
riveting.
Okay.
Okay.
See, Mora's a little dumb and he can't come up with everything. So Mora, shut your bitch ass up, Mora. Shut your bitch ass up. Anyways, thank you for tuning in to the first episode of Like a Podcast. I hope this is not shit. If it is shit, I'm executing Yagamo tonight. Okay, bye bye.